Bismillah. Assalamu alaikum. I am Namra Afzal, and today the topic of my presentation is uh, wastewater testings. First one is determination of chemical oxygen demand in water. The aim of this practical is to determine the chemical oxygen demand for given sample. Principle: potassium dichromate is powerful oxidizing agent in acidic medium and is obtained in high state of purity. The reaction involved is given. Chemical oxygen demand results are reported in terms of milligram of oxygen. N by 8 or 0.125 normal solution of oxidizing agent is used in determination. Normality double the strength is used. This allows the use of larger samples. Thus, each of milliliter of 0.25 normal solution dichromate is equivalent to 2 milligram of oxygen. An excess of oxidizing agent is added. The excess is determined by another reducing agent such as ferrous ammonium sulfate. An indicator ferrine is used in titrating the excess dichromate against ferrous ammonium sulfate. Blanks are used to treat it and titrate it to get the corrected value of chemical oxygen demand. Apparatus involved in this practice are reflux apparatus, burettes, and pipettes, and this is analytical equipment of chemical oxygen demand. Reagents used are standard potassium dichromate solution 0.25 normal, sulfuric acid reagent, standard ferrous ammonium sulfate, ferrine indicator, mercuric sulfate, and sulfuric acid crystals. The procedure of this practical is place 50 milliliter of sample in 500 milliliter refluxing flask. Add 1 gram mercuric sulfate and a few glass beads. Add sulfuric acid to dissolve the mercuric sulfate and cool. Add 25 milliliter 0.25 normal potassium dichromate solution and mix well. Attach the flask to condenser and start cooling water. Add the remaining acid reagent 70 milliliter to the open end of condenser and mix well. Apply heat and reflux for 5 hours. Cool and wash down the condenser with distilled water. Dilute the mixture to about twice its volume and cool to room temperature. Titrate the excess dichromate with standard ferrous ammonium sulfate using ferrine indicator 2 to 3 drops. The color change from blue-green to reddish indicates the endpoint. Reflux in same manner, a blank consisting of distilled water of equal volume as that of simple. This is the picture of chemical oxygen demand procedure, and the observations are given in which burette reading in milliliter and volume of ferrous ammonium sulfate are involved, and calculation is given. Chemical oxygen demand is can be calculated by formula V1 minus V2 N into 8000 over volume, where V1 is milliliter ferrous ammonium sulfate used for blank, V2 is milliliter ferrous ammonium sulfate used for sample, N is normality of ferrous ammonium sulfate, and V is volume of sample used. Results are given, and thank you so much. That's all from my side.